Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, this is going to be a Divine Masculine check-in. I'm going to jump right in and do what are the cutting edge frequencies that the masculines are dealing with in their lives right now. What is it that we can see? What is it that the masculines are dealing with at this time? Energetically. Things coming out. Let's see. We're getting dynamic. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that's made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. So masculines are coming into an increase of capacity where they can add another layer of newness into their realm. This feels really good because we've been seeing the masculines stepping into service, and as that energy is building through the success of that, they are finding they have more energy reserves to add a new kung fu into the mix. Well done, masculines. So it's also a more multidimensional, more holistic approach is what I'm getting. Let's see how this is playing out in the 3D world. What aspects is this touching on? This dynamic energy. What are the masculines? How is this being translated? Yes. Okay, we got a couple. Okay, we have the sun in reverse. It landed in the reverse over here. So this is the happiest card in the deck. This is enlightenment, assurance. This is the most positive. So they're really starting to see the light in everything they're doing. They're getting the inkling, they're getting the nudge that they're on the right track. Not everything has become completely apparent for them, for you masculines, but you're starting to catch on to it in a very excited way. I'm hearing like there is a renewed hope, a little bit of a new energy coming in for sure. And then we get Princess of Pentacles. This is a card of what goes around comes around. This is a card of kindness versus duty. This is karmic versus genuine. And the blasted tower. Lord of the hosts of the mighty. So the tower in reverse and kindness. This is fence sitting energy. So when we're looking at dynamic, masculines are trying to figure out how to transition from the old ways to the new, from the old life to the new, from the 3D to the 5D seamlessly without making an abrupt and sudden, jarring, destructive, catalytic change. Dynamic is the ability to juggle in a more fluid way so that, let's say, things don't hinder the new. This is master manifestation energy because it is not settling for failure. This is a definitive vote for success in every way. And isn't that typical of the twins being so masterful that they do not want, and these divine masculine energies I'm feeling do not want failure as part of progress. Yeah, so staying with it. Divine timing is beneficial for all involved. It is slower than many would like because it's authentic and genuine and sees that namaste energy and all involved. And we're getting on the split alchemy, which is temperance and karma. So another message that masculines are not wanting to dishonor the karmic situations, the karmic learning, to discredit it, to diminish those things as they're walking away. They want to affirm the lessons, be grateful, see the love, celebrate those things, rather than cause them to be at odds. Mastery is inclusive and mastery is ascended. Mastery does not exclude. It sees the benefit, the benevolence in all things, and masculines are really, oh, those tender hearts. Oh, beautiful energy. I love it. Okay, so let's see, what are the masculines thinking and feeling and wishing for the connection with the feminine? What is the biggest challenge at this time? Oh, I have to shuffle again. What is the biggest challenge? What is the spirit guidance solution for that challenge? And where is the connection going? I'm also going to pull some energetic cards for the divine feminines today in support of where the masculines are at. Okay, so, on the conscious mind, Ascension, yeah, with that dynamic card at the bottom of the reading, or at the base of this reading, there is a desire to bring everything that exists in the masculine's lives into an ascended assessment. Just going to pull some clarifiers. Oh, already? What is it that we can see for this Ascension card? Wow, we're getting quite a few here. What is it? The Moon, Two of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Tower. So 3 major arcana to clarify a major arcana card. So masculines are consciously looking at you, feminine, as a, I'm hearing prize. I know it's not like that, but as the end goal, as a testament of their ascension. And they know that there are certain ways of looking at things that will bring everything into the highest, but they haven't quite found that yet. They are in the portal. They're in this process of death and rebirth, of really taking a look at everything that's come before, everything in their 3D world, looking at the implications of their lives up until now, making a decision to go forward towards these ascended timelines and ways, but still knowing that there are a lot of things that need to come to light and that it's a slow moving process. We do have the sun and the moon showing up here, and it's kind of like that. They know that if they do just one thing at a time, everything will be evident, and it doesn't have to be breakneck speed. It doesn't have to be a knee-jerk reaction. It doesn't have to be running from one thing to get to another. It doesn't have to be rejecting something in order to have it evolve into a higher template. So there is a real flow coming out in the desire of the masculines to see the way forward and to trust that if the divine, I'm hearing masculines, that you're trusting that if the divine has placed this love on your heart, that the way will be shown just by you being accountable to what is best for you. It will unfold the way it's supposed to. Couldn't agree more. Okay, so on the heart space for the feminine, the moon again. Yeah, so this is divine feminine energy. So the energy of the moon really is birth, death, rebirth cycles. We have it 3 times now, especially with the death and rebirth in this, and that tower in the reverse, that everything has an ebb and flow. It has a cycle. It has a natural undertow, and it all works together in harmony. All the natural processes work together in harmony. The masculines know that the feminine energy, that yin, honors that. It honors the natural revolutions of things. I'm also getting to remind that the sun in the reverse is the masculine taking a step back from actively pushing things into being and harmonizing. This dynamic where the new is simultaneously overlaid with the existing. I'm seeing pregnancy with this moon cycle card of the feminine, and the way that conception happens, that the baby takes 9 months to grow, and that the soul of the baby and the soul of the mother are both in tandem as the baby is coming into physical form and expression of soul. That is the brand new that is being overlaid on the existing template in order to take it to a new level. It's not one or the other, it's one because of the other. It's continuous. And so understanding, the masculines are understanding that everything has its cycles, and that all things do work naturally together if you can see that angle. What is the clarification for the moon energy here? We get 1, 2 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, it's like this too shall pass. They know that they don't have all the answers, but they're dropping into their intuitive feeling for the situation. They know the love is here and that it's not there the way it needs to be, but that everything has cycles. They're taking instruction from what they feel confident about, what they still desire to manifest, and seeing how those two can begin interfacing bit by bit, one little thing at a time. Yeah, that bit by bit, so that it's not an abrupt, harsh transition. Okay, interesting. So what are they wishing? They're starting to wish for the old foundation to fall. They are in this contemplation of how the most peaceful way forward can be accessed. There is a real desire for the accountability for all these people. This masculine knows full well that all these people will be affected if the known world changes too abruptly, and there is a great deal of meditation and care with the elementals here. The masculine wants to work with nature, wants to combine the elements so that this tower does not fall and harm these people. What is the clarification here? So these are masculines in places of power, whether that's family, organization, groups, employment. Yeah. So the masculines want to rush forward. They want to be in freedom. They want to communicate. They want to activate. They want to get going to the new, but they know that they have a sacred responsibility for the existing. And so they want to be able to make the transition smoothly. Wow, crazy continuous message through all of this. What actions are being taken? Transition. The masculines are in transition, and they want it to happen naturally. They want it to be an expression of progress. They want it to benefit everyone that's meant to go on in their lives. They want to be accountable and masterful for everyone that relies on them. Let's see what we can clarify transition with. Thank you, Divine Creator. What is it we can see? Okay, we got 2. Oh, yeah. Transition. They want to step out of third-party situations, anything that's causing heartache for your connection, feminines. They don't want those things to be there anymore. They don't want heartache. They don't want to experience heartache. They don't want to be in barbaric, warring energy anymore. They know they've been guarding their hearts, and that this has been an illusion, that they don't need to cling on to things. They can let things go. They can have progress, but they need to follow the light. So they are continuing. This is the birthing process. This is the becoming. We've got all these gestation and birthing and cycles of the moon energies here. They're really understanding the process of how things become, how, you know, the mother's love that accommodates the children in such a nurturing and full-hearted way. The masculines have taken it upon themselves to be genuinely nurturing through the transitions in their lives. This is really beautiful, masculines, that you're looking at the hard-edged energies and wanting to soften all of that, soften the blow of more at odds energies and become more holistic. You are through this process, masculines, of leaving old situations and moving into the new ascended versions of your reality. You're softening the edges of the harshness, that more masculine, dominating, barbaric, warring type energies, action taking at all cost energies. That is being tempered by the masculine twin flame collective, and showing that masculine action in the world can be filled with compassion. It does not have to be destructive. And that is writing the templates of karma, rewriting the karmic templates and correcting the wrongs of the fathers, I'm hearing. So yeah, masculines, you are finding a better way to progress than destruction. I feel so amazed at that message coming out, because that is an incredibly sensitive and ascended way. Okay, what is the biggest challenge at this time? Victory. Thank you, Divine Creator, for clarifying victory. What is this challenge? The Six of Flames here. What is it we can see? Yeah, the destined path in the reverse. Seven of Swords and Five of Cups. So we have lost love, now seeing the love available, seeing the storyline of love through it all, even if some of the things that will have to be let go of and grieved will be in the past. It's still seeing the continuity of love through all of it. The Seven of Swords in the reverse is starting to open up to the changes, the strategy coming through, and seeing the destined path. This is like the sun in reverse. The star in the reverse says that the path is not fully evident yet, but there is that connectivity. It is the focus, even sight unseen. There is that knowing that it is destined, that this transition, this becoming, this birthing process, this gestation period is going to produce the results of victory. It's just the challenge is juggling all of these energies so that it's done appropriately. And this uncharted territory is, again, a testament to the masculine mastery, the divine masculine spiritual reputation as an innovator and as a leader. What is the spirit guidance? Ace of Flames. That is the one torch that's held high in the victory here. So this is also the soul spark, the inspiration, the divinely guided path, the torch that the masculines are being asked to bear. You are doing this on behalf of humanity, masculines. Okay, what is the clarification for this Ace of Swords? And we are getting the Empress in the reverse. And I'm hearing that this is the divine feminine, this is karmic partners, mothers of children, but masculines, this is you. In the reverse, this is you embodying divine feminine, this birthing process. You are birthing this. In the reverse, this is an internalized process. So masculines, take the torch, see this as your own analogy of the new earth, the new templates that you're bringing in. Every step you take is effectively part of that new template, because you are getting there in a new way. It already is its own qualification that the templates are ascended, because you're getting from point A to point B in a completely different, counterintuitive way by old energy standards. Old energy standards would be make sudden changes and do what you want, take action and let the chips fall. This is far more natural, more sensitive, more empathic, more nourishing, more nurturing, slower, and more filled with compassion. So masculines, continue innovating that new way of progress, the new path of change. Continue doing it in a way that supports all involved, as though you are this good mother yourself that cares for the becoming. Because the destined path is so sacred and so valid and so worth it, masculines, you truly are understanding that the way you get there is its own reward, its own recognition, its own qualification. How you get there, if you do know where you're going on the ascended path, the testament of your worthiness is the way you get there. Oh, that's just breathtaking to me. You beautiful, beautiful masculines. Okay, where is the connection going? Yeah, this is that heavenly diplomat, the shaman. This card has been showing up since the masculines said yes to this mission. This is the torchbearer that is bringing the new era, the new dawn into the world, into the 3D. So the masculines are truly leading the way with that. What can we clarify this with? Strength, temperance, the 7 of Wands. So the masculines know that there is this, I love this 7 of Wands because it's not combative. And all the messages here are about getting to the destiny, the eventual destiny, without conflict, without combat, without at odds energy, but having it in a dynamic flow that all works together. This is inner strength and balance. I'm going to turn this one in the upright because temperance and strength are the ego balanced. We're not being triggered and we're not ego aligned. We're in humility and balance, going forward, not warring energy. So feminines, this is your own inner masculine energy. Come into this receptivity, this balance, unfolding naturally, this form of grace that knows that action and progress are coming, but that it's not forced. It's true power because it's justified, it's elegant, sophisticated, it's got flow, it has benefit to all involved, and it's not rude, it's not angry, it's not frustrated. We're coming into understanding that if we are moving into twin flame union, that this is the qualification. Getting there is 9/10 of the union law, I'm hearing. Getting there with honor. Yeah, getting there with honor. Okay, I did say I was going to pull some feminine energetic instruction here. So on the emotional level, what is it, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator, that the feminines can be aware of on the emotional level that will support their masculines through this process of bringing in their own transitions this way? Metatron star, exaltation, brilliance, triumph, and victory. So feminines, just understand that there is victory to be had. That is your masculine's challenge. So envision emotionally, do not buy into any of the lower vibrational emotions